Welcome friends to another episode on Awesome Maths. Today we will solve a couple of Olympiad level questions which are to do with area and geometry. So let us start. So our first question is, we have an iron cuboid which has dimensions of 135 centimeters into 100 centimeters into 128 centimeters. If this is recast into a cube, what will be its surface area? So the first step in any problem that involves area, geometry and the like is we will have to draw the diagrams. So what we have is, we have got a cuboid here. Okay, so ignore the scale of the cuboid. It may not be perfect onto scale, but the reason we are drawing this is so that we should have an idea of what we are getting into. So this is the cuboid. I hope I have drawn it to a certain level of accuracy. So we have it as 135 centimeters, 100 centimeters and 128 centimeters, right? So this is 100, this is 135, this is 128. Okay, now if this is recast into a cube, what will be the surface area of the cube? Now a cube is like this. So all the sides of a cube are equal, right? So let's call each side as A. This is A, right? And this is also A, right? So if this gets recast into this, what will be the surface area of the cube? Now we know the volume of the cuboid, right? So volume, let's put answer, volume of cuboid is equal to 135 into 100 into 128 centimeter cube, right? So this will be the volume of the cuboid. Now when this iron gets recast, the volume stays the same because this will get melted and this will get converted into this. So there will be a certain volume of iron which will be converted into this. And now, so what is the volume of this cube? So volume of cube into which it is recast will be equal to A cube, right? Now very simply, the volumes have to match. So A cube is equal to 135 into 100 into 128. So when we have this done, we will find out, let's just do some rough work here, right? So this is all rough. I will just continue some more rough work here. So 135 into 100 is equal to 13500. So in reality, all we have to do is 135 into 128. So 135. Okay, so instead of having this multiplied or anything else, we can just write 135 as, so 135 is 15 into 9 or 27 into 5, right? So 27 into 5 into, so this is equal to 25 into 4. So let's put it as 25 into 4. And 128 is equal to 64 into 2, right? 64 into 2. So why we are doing it like this is to show you an easy trick. Now 27 is nothing but 3 cube. 5 into 25 is nothing but 5 cube. 4 into 2 is 8, that is nothing but 2 cube. And as we know, 64 is 2 to the power of 6, right? So let's just put the LHS here as well, which means A is equal to cube root of 3 cube into 5 cube into 2 cube into 2 to the power of 6. What does this give us? This gives us A is equal to 3 into 5 into 2 into 2 squared. So what is A? A is nothing but 3 into 5 is 15, 15 into 2 is 30, 30 into 2 squared, 4. So 30 into 4 is 120. So the answer for A is 120 centimeters. Now the question is, we have to find the surface area of the cube, right? So the surface area of a cube is equal to the surface area of any one of its sides into 6, because a cube has 6 faces. So surface area of cube is equal to 6a squared, since each side's area is a squared. So this is equal to 6 into 120 into 120. Now 120 into 120 is 14400, right? So 14400 into 6. So let's just do some rough work here. 144 into 6. I think you will find, okay, we will just do it. 24, 6 into 4 is 24, 26, 2, so again writing it fully, this is equal to this, and since 6 into 144 is 864, the final answer comes to 86,400 centimeter squared, right? So this will be the answer to the surface area of the cube that this iron cuboid gets recast into. Okay, moving on to our next problem. Okay, so our second problem is like this. There is a garden in shape of a rectangle. This measures 50 meters by 25 meters. A path around it is made with a width of 3 meters.
Hello.
Find the area of the path and cost of construction at rupees 2 per square meter. So again, what we have just discussed, in all problems which involve area and geometry, our first step should be to draw the figure. So we have a rectangular garden. Okay, now this is our rectangular garden. Okay, so this measures 50 meters and this measures 25 meters, and we have a path around it. So there is a path which is being built around it, which has a width of 3 meters. So maybe we can put the path like this. This is the path, right? It may not be up to scale, but just ignore that. Yeah, and this width of the path throughout is 3 meters. So we have to find the area of the path and the cost of construction. Okay, so the area of the path, if you see, when we have the path, this complete figure here just becomes a bigger rectangle. So the bigger rectangle will have dimensions of 25 plus 3. So this entire thing will be 25 plus 3, which is 28 meters, right? So this is 25 meters and this is 28 meters. Sorry, this is 28 plus 3 plus 3, right? So 28 plus 3 plus 3 will give us, because there is a 3 here, there is a 3 here. So that will give us 31 meters. See kids, even I make mistakes sometimes. And there are 3 meters and this is also 3 meters. So the total length here is 56 meters. 50 plus 3 plus 3. So what is the area of the path? So area of path, this is equal to, let us just do some labels here. This is A, B, C, D, and let's call this A dashed, B dashed, C dashed and D dashed. So area of this path is nothing but, this is the path, let me just put some color so it's easier to, area of path is equal to area of rectangle A dashed, B dashed, C dashed, D dashed minus the area of the rectangle A, B, C, D. So this is nothing but 56 into 31 minus 50 into 25. Okay, so let's do a rough work here. Rough. So 56 into 31, what is this? So 56, 3 into 6 is 18, 3 into 5 is 15, plus 1 is this. So 6, 13, 1, 7, 1. So it is 1736 minus 50 into 25 is easy. 25 into 5 is 125, and just put a 0 after that. So this is 1736 minus 1250. So let's do a minus 1250 here. What does that give us? That gives us 6. 13 minus 5 is 8. 6 minus 2 is 4, and this is 0. So this gives us 486 square meters, right? So this will be square meters. This is the area of the path. Right, so continuing here, that is the area of the path. And the cost of construction. So what is the cost of construction? Rupees 2 per square meter, right? So cost of construction will be nothing but 486 into 2, right? So 486 into 2, what is that? You will find that to be 972 rupees. So this will be the answer to the cost of constructing this path. So how did you find today's episode, friends? Wasn't it good to do some problems to do with area and geometry as well? See you soon in the next episode. Hi kids. Maths is the language of the universe, and I am doing everything that I can to make maths problems a bit easier for you. So if you like my videos, I would just request you to please like, subscribe, share all of my videos, and also send me your comments on what new maths problems you would like me to solve for you. Thank you and all the best.